caused the dip in gold prices towards the end of 2024 by AZLAN ADNAN, MA, Thursday, 18th of September 2025. By late 2024, gold had already surged to historic highs. Its decline in November and December was not driven by a single cause, but by a convergence of several forces. The most significant was the strengthening of the US dollar and the rise in Treasury yields, which together account for roughly 30% of the dip. Gold is priced in dollars, so a stronger currency makes it more expensive for non-US buyers. At the same time, higher yields gave investors an attractive alternative to holding non-interest-bearing bullion. Federal Reserve policy expectations contributed about 25%. Before the election, markets anticipated aggressive rate cuts. The re-election of Donald Trump shifted sentiment towards slower, fewer cuts. Higher real interest rates are historically one of the strongest headwinds for gold. Profit-taking after the year's earlier rally explains around 20%. With prices at record highs, many investors booked gains, triggering a wave of selling. The reduction in political uncertainty following Trump's return to office accounted for about 15%. Gold thrives on instability, and once the election result was settled, some investors rotated back into risk assets such as equities. Finally, expectations of future fiscal and trade policies contributed about 10%. Lower taxes, the prospect of protectionist measures, and stronger growth forecasts all reinforce the perception of a firmer dollar and tighter monetary stance, adding further weight to the correction. In summary, Trump's re-election acted as a catalyst, but the broader decline reflected the combined effect of dollar strength, higher yields, profit-taking, and easing safe haven demand. The episode illustrates how political events influence gold, primarily through their impact on currencies, interest rates, and market psychology. Why WFPB, Doctors for Nutrition? WFPB stands for Whole Food, Plant-Based, a diet and lifestyle focused on plant-derived foods that are unprocessed or minimally processed, while minimizing or excluding animal products and highly refined ingredients. The diet emphasizes fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds, while avoiding added sugars, refined flours, and oils. The core principle is to eat foods in their natural state or close to it, rather than highly processed imitation products. Key principles: whole foods. Foods that are in their natural, unrefined state or have undergone minimal processing, like canned beans or frozen vegetables. Plant-based. Foods that come exclusively from plants, excluding meat, dairy, eggs, and honey. Minimal processing. A focus on foods that are as close to nature as possible, avoiding ingredients that are heavily refined, such as white flour, white rice, and added oils. Nutrient dense, prioritizing foods rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals to meet nutritional needs. Foods to emphasize: fruits and vegetables, a wide variety of fresh and colorful produce. Whole grains, such as brown rice, oats, quinoa, and whole wheat. Legumes, beans, lentils, chickpeas, and peas. Nuts and seeds, almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds. Foods to limit or avoid processed foods, any food that has been heavily altered from its natural state. Animal products, meat, dairy, and eggs. Refined grains, white flour, white rice, and pasta made from refined flour. Added sugars and artificial sweeteners, including high fructose corn syrup and confectioner's sugar. Added oils, Even those considered minimally processed like olive oil are typically excluded due to their processing and added calories. WFPB versus vegan diet. While both are plant-focused, a vegan diet focuses only on eliminating animal products and can include highly processed foods, while a WFPB diet additionally emphasizes whole, minimally processed foods. A heartfelt light. To every soul whose hand did give, you've helped me dream, helped me live. In darkest hours your light came through, with hearts so kind, so pure, so true. Your gifts, like stars in deepest night, have steered me gently toward the light. Each coin, each word, each silent prayer, a thread of hope, so rich, so rare. My eyes once dimmed, now seek the skies, and slowly, clearer visions rise. Because of you, I dare to see the world again. Its grace, its plea. Your compassion's flame will not just stay with me alone. It lights the way, for others wandering through despair, to feel the warmth of selfless care. You've shown what love in action means, in quiet ways through giving scenes. You've built a bridge from soul to soul and made the broken feel more whole. So let this thanks rise like a song, a melody both soft and strong. May your example gently call more hearts to rise to give. To fall into the joy of lifting pain, of planting hope where none remains. Your kindness walks beside me still, a light, a love, a living will.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support.